If you've ever wondered why you simply cannot get along with another person, even if that person is a total stranger, then there's a very good chance that they're born under a zodiac sign that is incompatible with yours. And yes, this is true and a very real thing. You know how it is, there's that friend of a friend who's always there, always joining along. You know that you're going to see them again and again, and you realize that it would be really nice if you could simply get along with them. And yet, that never happens. Even when you try, there's that vibe. Perhaps it's chemical, perhaps somewhere those pheromones are just oozing out of their pores and affecting you in all the wrong ways, and vice versa. Or, perhaps it's not hormonal, it may very well be astrological. In other words, you may have a cosmic aversion to some people, and no matter how hard you try to get along, that thing is always in the way. So, what is that thing? It's a lack of compatibility that comes along with who you are, based on what was going on in the sky at the time you were born. It's a quantum universe and everything affects everything else, and that applies to us as well, as we affect the universe, too. Which, when brought down to earth, means that we affect each other, and sometimes that means we seriously rub each other the wrong way. It's strange to think of it this way, but we might be predestined for incompatibility. So, what are the zodiac signs that are incompatible and are cosmically incapable of getting along? Before we get into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Now let's begin. Number 1, Aries, March 21 to April 19, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra. You probably won't do too well if you're trying to make a true love connection with Cancer or Capricorn. Their energy just doesn't mix well with your fiery attitude, and they'll end up disappointing you if you place too much trust in them. While you're there, you may want to avoid trying too hard with Libra, considering they are your polar opposite, astrologically. Number 2, Taurus, April 20 to May 20, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. It may feel like you know just what you're doing when it comes to relating with others romantically, but if you want to spare yourself a heartache as well as a headache, then avoid those born under the signs of Leo and Aquarius. And while you might be able to get something hot going on with Scorpio, know that hot will never mean compatible. Number 3, Gemini, May 21 to June 20, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius. It's already hard enough for you to make a decision, so let's make it easy for you. You are not compatible with Virgo or Pisces, it's just the way it is. And while you think you might be able to work it out with Sagittarius, keep in mind that rarely do things stay workable when trying to make it work between the two of your signs. Number 4, Cancer, June 21 to July 22, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. You probably fall in love a lot, don't you? The reason it doesn't last is because you're more than likely falling for those born under the signs of either Aries or Libra. Not likely to happen. If that's the case, if you gravitate towards Capricorn, you'll find yourself frustrated and ready to bolt. Number 5, Leo, July 23 to August 22, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. If you like fighting and anger, then by all means, engage with those born under the sign of Taurus and Scorpio. These are zodiac signs that are incompatible and make for a recipe for relationship disaster. You may also be way too strong a personality for Aquarius, which in the long run may simply seem too delicate for your tastes. Number 6, Virgo, August 23 to September 22, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. Your best friends may ironically be the ones you are least compatible with, and those folks are Gemini and Sagittarius. You're attracted to their charms, but you secretly judge them, and guess what? They're judging you right back. But if you really want to avoid a nightmare friendship or romance, stay far away from Pisces. Number 7. Libra, September 23 to October 22, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries. As a somewhat open and social creature, you'll be completely put off by the rigid and structured ways of both Cancer and Capricorn. You dig the balance, and anyone with too much fire might put you off, which is why it's best for you to avoid dealing with Aries. Number 8. Scorpio, October 23 to November 21, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus. Your reputation precedes you, and you're known as the fierce one, which is exactly why you simply cannot tolerate Leo and Aquarius. They get on your nerves, it's just the way it is. You may try to settle down with a Taurus, because you'll admire their force, but in the end, Taurus is simply not compatible with you, no matter how hard you try. Number 9. Sagittarius, November 22 to December 21, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. You probably think you're right about every choice you make, which will make you go absolutely nuts when you're in the presence of picky Virgo or head in the clouds Pisces. They will test your patience and, in the end, you'll walk away from both. While you can get along with Gemini, it's the same, their indecisiveness will make you run for the hills. Number 10. Capricorn, December 22 to January 19, Aries, Libra, Cancer. Let's just put it this way, goat, you cannot stand the ram. That means Aries is going to bug you until you can be bugged no longer. Same goes with you and your incompatibility with Libra. You'll never agree on anything. You may try with Cancer, and you may get somewhere, but you certainly won't last once you're there. Number 11. Aquarius, January 20 to February 18, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Now it's just down to a battle of the wills, and if you ever want to get your own way, then flee in terror from those born under the sign of Taurus or Scorpio. It's not that they're stronger than you, they're not, it's that they are so much more stubborn than you, and that's going to grate on your nerves. And while you're on the avoidance track, Leo is right there on the list of note. Number 12. Pisces, February 19 to March 20, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. If there are any two signs that you simply won't be able to understand the minds of, it's Gemini and Sagittarius, so you might as well stop before you even start. And as far as compatibility goes, Virgo is simply not the sign you want to engage with, as their practicality is going to completely oppose your need for fantasy and hopefulness.